Launch point Gibraltar. Oh, it goes in a timeline. Okay, so this is comp. Just wanted to make sure.
Arriving at watch point Gibraltar battle.
Oh, good, you're on the blue team. Strawberry and Peepus. Oh my gosh. The whole squad. You got the whole squad comping. Oh, and you have the new Mercy skin. Awesome. Ooh, I like the way it swirls. The middle is chunky though.
Overwatch was shut down.
Okay, so this was a tough win because a random Reaper did not stay with the team. Also, I did some silly things that I need to break the habit of. I bought it because I'm a simp. You like the chunky? It looks like an egg. This is already positioning wise. I don't know. Usually, you want your team on the high ground. Right up here. Zarya can right click. You can pocket your Widow, who's going to be up here. Reaper can hold off this little room. Ryan can fire strike. And just, like, try and get your little picks that you want to get. Why is this sound saying? There we go. But yeah, try and get the little picks that you want to get up here. Your high ground doesn't work very well in silver for some reason. Well, this is how you play the game. This is just, it's just the way you gotta do. I mean, yeah, if you guys win this fight down here, overall, in better games, if you're climbing, maybe because of no communication, sure. I mean, be the comms, you know? Call that shit out. Be like, we need to drop. Don't say drop, say rotate. Drop implies they need to go here. Rotate implies they need to go around and down. But see, this Widow's up here. She's trying to get their shots. And, like, if the whole team's up here, you can protect. I know it's scary to get in comms for some people. But, like, try to, like, steer your team. I feel like Peepus comms a lot, too. Hey, you're that guy from that Rhine clip on Busan. Rhine clip? If you're talking about Noob Hunter, that was on Gibraltar. With the 4 Ryans? You were the brig. Oh, the old one! Yeah, yeah! Where he, like, bounces up. Oh my god. We spent, like, 10 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck happened. We still don't know. It happened for everyone, like, server side. Alright, so we're fighting. I need to view you. Hello. The bouncy Ryan. I'm glad you remembered me. I also want to say, Stop Track, that I was kind of mad that they cut out both Fresh Nuts and Noob Hunter cut out. I did a little song before that happened. I was like, kill the mercy, or like something. And then that like happens. I was like, ugh. It was like the Anna is slept or something that was like singing. And they both cut out the little sing song I did. I was big mad. Ooh, risky. Risky. I already know you're dashing right now. Big risk moment. Alright, you damage orb boost. That's good. Who do they have on their team? They have Junk. They've got their Doom down. So it's... Yeah, I can see how that would be fun. They don't have any long range. But still. I was trying boost orb. That's great. Love that. Good. Okay, so they're not even looking at you. Just immediately. I was like, ooh, that's scary. Today we're doing VOD reviews for those who are new here today. This is my first time really VOD reviewing, so... Is that in range? That's in range. Yeah. That's just a nitpicky reaction time thing. Like, do you do, Mare, do you do toggle beam? Or do you do hold it down beam? No. Hold it down? Ah! Toggle. Toggle takes so much off of your mind. Here's how I play Mercy like this. Toggle. So when I wanna click on Moira, toggle. And then I use quick melee to cancel beams. So I just press quick melee to cancel it. I do have quick melee on my mouse. That's just how I do. So like, There we go. Nice boost there. I'd be getting up in there. I'd be getting up in there real quick. You see that you're... If we go back just a tiny bit. Oh, I went back too far. But see, look. Your Reaper's up here. Your Ryan's up here. Zarya's not really doing much, but she's about to push. But look, they have the high ground. Or like, they're closing the door. The Reaper is low. What you could do... Fly up to Reaper, top him off, damage boost him, and he's gonna help close this door even longer. Maybe that's what you eventually do? No, you're staying there. Ooh. We do save the Widow in that situation, but what is happening to your Ryan? Oh lord. The team just got so split up. Oh man, this is just a... You called the fallback? Okay. Damn. Yeah, that was... A lot of things happened everywhere. So I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Bad res? Oh, that's fine. Cancel Guardian Angel mid-flight? Yeah. Yeah, what's your Guardian Angel? Is it toggle or is it hold? Because that one I have on hold. You hold it down for as long as you want to fly, and then you let go and you stop. That's a really good setting. I prefer that. There you go. You go and you help the Ryan as he pushes in. That's really good. He's not really working with you, though. Oh! I think that was just a reaction time thing. Yeah, you had flight. I don't know. You could have tried to fly to the Zarya. You probably might have been still in his cone to, like, lock onto you, but, you know, charge is buggy as fuck, so maybe you could have got out of that. Possibly. Old Peepus. There we go. Getting up with your team. You've got Valk. This is your first Valk, I think. Did you have Valk earlier? No, you got a 86. Okay, cool. So you just got Valk. Oh. Oh, you want to be boosting him.
We still need you. Heroes never die.
I need to, like, make keybinds. We need to be boosting right away. That needs to be the first button you press with Reaper. Here's how... It's fine, it's fine. I'm not like trying to like attack you or anything. This is VOD review. It's okay. So with Reaper, he has the passive that lets him heal. I think it's 30% of the damage he does. He like takes his healing too. So if you're boosting his overall damage, then he's gonna be healing himself more. So if you damage boost him, he's gonna get even ban. So if you damage boost him, he's going to be healing himself more, which is essentially like you healing him. It's already massive damage. So 30% of 300 damage per second is already 90 health per second. So you're boosting that again? He's going to be healing a shit ton.
You needed a doctor?
See, we start with the left click, we need to be starting with the right click. I mean, overall, he does die, which is fine. But that's what we need to initiate with. And then we get the Glock out. I like that you make a U-turn. You go back for your team. That's really good. So we're going to play the stall game here. I would keep that gun out. Oh, well, Moira's still there. Did she just get here? Where are you? Where is everything? Okay. Oh, Moira just got back. Honestly, yeah. Okay. It comes back out. I would keep it out. So in that situation, you're always thinking about ult charge, right? Like Valk is okay, but like when you can use it, you can use it. So I would stay there, keep that Glock out, start shooting around. I need to be watching from your perspective. But yeah, during that time, sure you're stalling and I guess being sneaky, but they're kind of already on you. So Glock could come back out, you could get some extra ult charge, and that could help you in the long run. I skip 20 seconds to where you respawn. I think we could have swapped to that Ryan to damage boost. Because Kelly ain't gonna do much if she's staring at this wall. Yeah, the orb comes out there, and you got that boost, that's great. But you go back to boosting when you could boost that Ryan. No, you already got the orb. I meant after the orb is thrown. Yeah. Okay, good heals on the Ryan.
I'm taking care of you.
Okay, a lot of ults happen. Oh, hold on, just a moment. All right. I would say this is like a headphone advantage moment. There's a lot going on, but I can hear with my headphones that Doom isn't trying to get you. Doom isn't trying to get you with his ult. Like, all this is going on. You hear the grab, and you're healing the Ryan, which is good. You're staying out of range of the grab, which is great. But you pull back a little far. But that's the thing, is you can hear both. You can hear both the Tire and the Meteor Strike. So I'm listening for Tire. And it does push up. So I guess the pullback was good. But maybe you did it a little soon? Yeah, you're going. Okay, so yeah. Timing is good on that. I was thinking about the Meteor Strike first. Yeah. Shit! That's some nice heals. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. I do like this positioning you're taking, too. This is a good spot. So yeah, overall, play great. We're spending a lot of time trying to lock onto them when you've got a lot of criticals down here.
Get into position.
I know it's Moira, but like... If you flew... Oh, what am I doing? Ah! You're still trying. Here's what you do. Fly up. U-turn. There's critical people. You can heal them. So I'd fly up to the criticals and make a U-turn. Because usually, I know people like to ask for peaks. But it's like... It's probably confusing for the Widow. Because they don't know where you are. They've been scoped for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds or whatever. 5 seconds. And so they don't know where you are, where you're supposed to peek. Like, I'm sure they have a general idea, but maybe they assume that maybe you're down here first or something like that. So you can top with those criticals at the front and then... Oh, hello, play button. Shouldn't react at all. Yeah, you can't really trust people like that. I mean, sometimes you can. Yeah, I don't know what the comms were this game, so I don't have a lot of info on that side. We're still looking for Widow. Ooh. Let me go back. Oh, let me see the Zarya in the corner. Not too high charge. I was gonna say, look out for Zarya. If she's glowy as fuck, boost her. But she wasn't. So you're flying back. I would... Ah! I pressed 20 seconds. Fuck. So we're floating down. There's no reason to keep your beam on the Widow right now. Like, I can already tell she's not going to be taking damage. So I would start looking around. Start looking around. Look at that. Ryan is swinging on your Zarya. Swap that beam quickly. She's going to need it. Or get it on your Moira. Who dies first here? Neither. They both kind of save themselves, but, like... You can help turn that fight faster. We just need to, like, be swapping. Be kind of, like, twitchy with your beam. Like, be changing. Like, if you recognize when you don't need to heal, recognize when... Yeah. Just, like, be swapping a lot. Good target. We're doing... We're Valking. We're Valking. The Glock is out. Pushing back the junk. There we go. Kind of help with the front line and let the Moira kind of heal up the back line. That's pretty good. And you didn't go too far there either, which is pretty good too. We're working so hard for this Widow.
Damage increase. Just what they need. No one can hide.
Oh shit, they are all back there. And you can hear it. That's good. And then you swap to the Reaper. That's a good swap. I would have flicked to my Moira real quick there. That's why I use toggle. Cause with holding down, you need to let go, look, press again, continue to hold. With toggle, I can I'm already healing one person, I look at them, just click, and it will turn. It'll turn to the new target. That's why it and it also kind of lets your brain kind of chill out, right? So if you're, I know it sounds silly to say your brain has to think about holding M1 and letting go and holding right click and letting go, but it does kind of free up your mind to put that mental energy to maybe your positioning, maybe your reaction time, maybe stuff like that. Now this is really good. We're pulling back. That was good positioning. I'd start damage boosting her now after the res. Yeah, there could have been more damage boosting, and I'm saying seconds of just swapping back and forth. Any moment you can get to damage boost, I would do. I would damage boost there. She was already full health. The res is great. You got the res off. I would heal up a little bit, and then you go to damage boost and back to heal. So you're bubbled. Damage boost now. I would, yeah. That was a really good bubble from her. I would, when Zarya's glowing like that, when Zarya's super high charge, blue beam the fuck out of her. Because she's already doing 140 damage per second or whatever the number is at max charge. We pull back for a second there. Hold up. Looking at the Widow again. Fly. We gotta fly to Zarya. Moira kind of got in the way there, but... What's your lock on? Didn't press shift in time. It's another reaction time thing. Good heal on the Reaper. Huge, huge. You're saving him. Good Valk. Going straight up. That's pretty good. I assume you're gonna res here, yeah? Do a nice little spin. Alright, and we're still healing everybody. So we're kind of doing all we can. Zarya died earlier, I think, right? So they're kind of low charge. There we go. We're moving back and forth. That's great. Fly to dodge that. That's good. He kind of flew into a fire strike, but I wouldn't have seen it either, so... There's just a lot going on. It's hard to lock it all down. This is great. You're keeping your heals on the Reaper. I would peek out and go back to Zarya real quick. Because Reaper's fine in the backline. He's hiding back there. But Zarya's out there taking a beating. And look at that. She glowy. There we go. We go on to Rein.
30 seconds remaining.
I just be blue beaming. Let blue beam be your default if someone's at full health. I know you're worried about like, oh, if they take a little damage, I can top it off immediately. Blue beam is gonna be better, right? You can always swap back to heal. Blue beam, you never know when your ally is gonna attack. So if you're just helping them at every moment, then that's great. I wouldn't pocket Widow so hard, because look, that crit would have killed Mercy whether you were blue beaming or not. Like, it's better for tanks, but why would Widow be shooting tanks most of the time? Widow wants to get them squishies. So, like, if you have to pocket a Widow, then, like, maybe your Widow shouldn't be playing Widow. And this whole time, I'm pretty sure our Zarya... not as much charge as they were earlier. But you could be doing, like, blue beam on the damage orb. Or Reaper, who's kind of in the stew right now. We're falling back. We Valk again. You're getting a lot of Valks, which I really like. And you're dodging everything. Like, you haven't died in what I assume is a year. I would say, okay. So this is kind of just like a concept. Yeah, I got my shit together. I love that. So when you take Valk, what you do is kind of like this. When maybe what's a little bit better is something like this. Because if the enemy is going to be right here, you can use this bridge, kind of go up, hide behind it if you need to. You can see the enemy team. If you're looking straight down, like this, you can't really see the team up there. You're just only looking at your team. So if you can see, oh, the enemy team isn't here, but there's people pushing up, maybe I could blue beam and help out the people who are pushing up. They have no hit scan though? Yeah. It's like, it's just kind of like, you want your blue beam to be your default if someone's at full health. Unless the situation is like, you know that they're about to take damage. Like you see a fire strike coming or like something. Then like you can pre-heal. But there needs to be more blue beam.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle. Freaking third person. Run.
Attackers incoming.
Alright. Reaction time there. Swap the healing just a little bit quicker if you can. Because the later you have to full heal someone, then the later you're going to be blue beaming someone. And you want to get those early picks. Like, I kind of want you already on this Reinhardt to where he can get a fire strike on the enemy team with a blue beam. That could be really big. Oh, you hear the Doom behind you? Oh! You have prefer beam target. I understand. I think we have the opposite settings for like everything. Except for hold down Guardian Angel. I personally prefer it depends on the person. I personally prefer just like aim and do things. Cuz if you have toggle beam and then don't prefer beam target, like you can multitask a little bit better in my mind. Like you can be beaming him and then you hear the Doomfist and you can flick left. Let's say Doomfist is behind you right now. You can flick left and like fly to your Moira. Because it's easier to stay in the air. Yeah, with Pharah and stuff. See, I think in that situation it fucked you up. Because maybe you wanted to fly past to the Rhine. But you just kind of flew up to the Moira. I don't know. For me, I get more benefit. Oh, right into the trap too? Damn. But yeah. Alright, we're healing the Rhine. We're taking great positioning here. Great, great. Swapping our targets. That's good. Everybody's taking damage. We leave the Rhine. That's a little scary. There's already a healer back here. There's already a Moira back here. So for us to go back and heal them and leave our tanks is risky. We have 2 main healers right now, right? Like, Mercy got buffed. And so I assume this game you have the higher heal. Yeah, because of the patch reset. All the things. So you want at least 1 main healer. If you have 2 main heals, like a Mercy and a Moira, I'm pointing at my screen like you guys can fucking see me. If you have a Mercy and a Moira, keep one of them on your tanks. If you dip out like that, that's... Like, this is the fight. This is the fight right here. You've got a 3v... I mean, you can't obviously see how many people there are, but you can hear. You can hear there was junk. I heard the Sigma thing. I think I heard Winston land. And all we've got back here is... Damn, he looks so cool. Damn, he looks badass. Damn, boy. Love that. But yeah, so you can hear all these enemies up here. In a situation like this, you can hear... You can see the Sigma, you can hear all that. And then we leave. And then we come back. And your Reinhardt's already crit. Yeah. You get the idea.
Let me get you patched up.
I do like that you pulled back. Overall, that's for the best. I just don't like that your Rhine charged it in. But we do hide there. We hide there a little bit long. No one's really targeting you. You hear the Doom above. But then we like go in here. Nobody's behind you. No one's in front of you. Ah, what happened? So we kind of dip into this room for no reason. And your Rhine takes extra damage. He could be higher health if you were healing him earlier. Go a little bit further back. Alright, yeah. You're aware of the Winston behind you, and so you went up. You tried to get out of his range, that's good. You're turning around, you're looking. You're keeping an eye on the situation. You did not react to the situation, I feel like, though. Hold on. So, like, you're keeping an eye over here. You're looking. Your team's pushing up. And we're just continuously healing a Zarya who's taking no damage. Now we're switching to damage beam. And we need to be moving over. Maybe to the front line. No, Zarya's doing her shit. And you're getting the Moira. Okay, so yeah, that's good. There we go. We swap back to heal. That's great. We swap back to heal. Yeah. That was a good play. Junk on the right. No biggie, you literally just capped. So yeah, that's great. Anybody who ults immediately after a point capture, that's a win for your team, right? He lost his ult. If you die right here, you just got new spawn. Yeah, you just got new spawn. So it's like you're I always say I really like that the timer is 20-second because that's how long a respawn is if you think about it. It takes 10 seconds to respawn, and then you also have to factor in that you have to walk back. But since you just got the point, the spawn is right here, it's not a 20-second respawn. It's a 12-second respawn. You walk out, and you Guardian Angel out. So you've got a super short respawn timer. If you always factor in the walk back time after the respawn, that's also part of the, like, respawn. Hello, Mafa. We're doing VOD reviews right now.
Let's get you back out there.
Here we go. I want to see more. I don't think I've been seeing it a lot, but pressing, you Guardian Angel and you press spacebar, and you get that little hop. I don't see that a lot. Going back to the Widow. Reaction time on that heal. If you're gonna have the beam target thing, like if I was Toggle, I probably would have lost her if I went to heal. I'd have to like turn around and go back to her. But you've got her health bar in the middle of the screen. You can just... She's taking damage. Let's swap to heal. Yeah. So just reaction time there. She's still alive, but... There we go. Got out of that. I think we didn't need to beam the Zarya. The entire time you were looking at Zarya, I was like, look at the Rein. Look at the Rein, though. He's scaring me more. He's frontlining a little bit harder, right? He's out here. Zarya's already got bubbles. She's chilling. She didn't take any damage. You know she's gonna be good. But we're still focusing on Zarya. When we could be looking at the Reinhardt, who's in the front line. He could be taking damage. He didn't really, but he could be taking damage. And he's just in a little bit more danger than your Zarya, who came out of that unscathed.
Let's get you back in the fight.
I think this one right here, this res, sure it's a good res, you got it off, but I think we just needed to count the... Yeah, we needed to count the team fight. Like, this is a loss. You hear they're low. You're hearing people die. You watch the Reaper die right in front of you. That's just kind of a game sense thing. I don't know. I could tell that the fight was lost, even though those people weren't dead yet. Just because, like, you lose your Moira, you're gonna lose a shitload of heals. And if they're putting out that much damage, you can kind of tell. It's like, oh, this is kind of over, isn't it? But we're going back in. So, long con, the res paid off. Will it always do that? We don't know. There we go. In that situation where you turn back, right here. So you turn. Oh, I hate that it makes this sound when I go out like this. So you beam her for a little bit, and then you like turn back to see if she's okay. Really, you don't need to do that. You don't even need to look at her. You get that beam on her, you can, like, look at other things and be ready for the next beam target. Because what more could you do? You can't beam harder, right? And there's no reason to really blue beam her. So what I would do here is you get your Valk on in just a second. Get him kind of healed up. Beamer, don't turn back. That way you can still heal her, but keep tabs on your team right here. They're the ones that are going to need your beam next. Overall, good positioning. Flying a little closer to the grab. Kind of scared me. Don't want to frontline too much. If they had a better hit scan, if they had any hit scan, let's say they have a Widow. And sure, maybe you're playing for their enemy team comp. But, like, you're up here where these wires are. They have a Soldier, they have a McCree. You're flying above all their shields and all that stuff. You would definitely play the... Okay, good. Alright, so we're keeping the beam on Zarya. That's good. I would immediately switch. So you see that Zarya's out of the ring. She's not going to get fluxed. But Reinhardt is. So I would swap that beam to Reinhardt while you're floating. Because you know you want to pre-heal that. You know he's going to take the damage. And he already took the 50 health damage from the lift, just like you did. So just swap to him. Just... die there. Nothing we can do about that. We got fluxed.
Valkyrie online. Join me.
So yeah, that reaction time thing, not like it would have saved the fight, but it's just something we need to work on. we're waiting.
That's more like it.
I'm reading your I definitely would play differently if there's hit scan. I don't know why, but I keep reading it like if there were hit scan, I would simply play different. Oh, no third person. There we go. We got a McCree. We're boosting him. Huge. Huge! Oh no, not forward, back! I went too far. I'm trying to see, I would have... Okay, so what I would have done right here is, let's say you're Guardian Angel, you're still back here, and the Zarya's right in front of you, right? Fly, cancel Guardian Angel, press space so you get that extra boost of distance. That way you can start healing him. Because, again, we know the Zarya is safe. She's missing a little bit of health, but it's shield health too. So use that Guardian Angel bounce, that extra bounce, just like holding shift, swap the spacebar. Holding shift, swap the spacebar at the very end of it. Bounce past, get that heal on him. God, that's so loud. Yeah. Just because with Mercy, like, you want to be locking on as soon as possible. That heal, even though it's 55 seconds now, it's still pretty slow. Whoa. Especially for tanks, right? So the sooner you start healing, the sooner they're going to be safer, right? Or the sooner you start boosting, the sooner they're going to kill someone. So just like reaction time. Reaction time. Do things sooner if you can. It's really hard to preach just be faster. Like, that's just like a thing you have to work on over time. Try and react faster. So I don't want to harp on it too much. And I'm sorry if I am. Now, the Ryan's taking a ton of damage. I can already tell he's in danger. I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye. The moment I see that critical thing, or even that half, I could tell he was low. I could tell he was going to critical, but we're still kind of pushing back. Something you like? Yeah. I feel like we're just kind of like... Let me watch that again. Because I don't want to be incorrect. How far back did I go? Oh, I went real far back. That's okay. We can watch this full fight. I would start beaming... He was even right there where you could start beaming him. Like... He's in your range. He's right there. Click on him. Yeah. Because I know you can see that outline through the wall when you turn in that corner. Because you absorb everything equally naturally, and you're learning what you can ignore. Tanks first. Tanks first are really important for heals. Damage first for blue beam. Yeah, sure, that's like a baseline thing, but... See, you're looking around. It's kind of like... Tanks / whoever's in the front. Where is the damage? That's what you want to be thinking as a healer. Where's the damage coming from? And you want to be there to mitigate that damage. So when you start pulling back and you start looking at all your allies back here, and they're absolutely chilling with your Moira, and they're all full health. See, Ryan's taking damage here. We got Cole going on, which is good. But, like, I could tell there wasn't really anything going on behind you. But we spin... Yeah. What I'm seeing and hearing is overwhelmed. Sure! Absolutely, I get overwhelmed all the time. Still learning how to interpret what I'm seeing. Yeah. It can be a lot. Like, the sound design is amazing. But it can also be a lot. I totally understand that. That's why I'll still fucking die to, like, Hammond mines. Yeah, I want that beam on Ryan. He's still going deeper. Broski. He's still in there. Oh, but you tried to go. That's great. You got the res off on him too? Awesome. I'd start healing your Moira real quick. Right there, you can heal through shield, so I would have swapped your Moira, top her off real quick, and then go right back to your Zarya. Supports are really important in healing. Like, healing your other support, because Moira can, like, suck to, like, top herself up, or sometimes they'll use a heal orb on themselves. And you don't really want Moira to have to, like, go to that option. You want her to, like, give her a situation where she can get a huge damage orb off, or something like that. There we go. Great positioning. Your Valk positioning is, like, always pretty sexy. That was a really good angle. Like, you didn't go top down. You went, like, kind of diagonal. You were keeping your whole team in the view. That's really important. Because you've got that huge beam range. Hell yeah. Better than most people I played a... Yeah. It'd be like that. Alright, Zarya's high charge, I would maybe keep the beam on her a little bit longer. Or try and fly up with the McCree here. Like you do, kinda. There we go, swap over the blue beam. Now people are going up front line. You've got Valk, I would support them. Even if your Rein is charging up like that, what you could do, so he charges up here. I would go to this corner right here. Right up here, kind of where the Sigma shield is. And just, like, beam him from across the road. Because you've got the range. It's 15 meters. So I know you could heal him on the other side of that. He's already critical when he charged. Yeah. But it's, like, help where you can. So I would... It's just kind of like target choice here. Here. I'll call out my targets on who I would be healing. Right now, I would be blue beaming McCree. I see him up there. I see him taking pot shots. So I'd be blue on McCree earlier. And then that Rein, he charges the moment you look away, so maybe reaction time wouldn't be a thing there. I would blue Zarya here. She is so charged up. But the heal on the McCree is also important. And this is just a lost fight now. I would physically walk out. Oh, I would physically walk out and try to die. At that point, when you see, like, your Moira's down, and your Rein already died, and your McCree's already dead, I wouldn't go for res. I would be counting in my head, like, I need to die. I would get out of this room and just stand there. I would literally stand still. And just let them kill you. There we go. Look at a burp.
The wonders of modern medicine.
Yeah. You do have to... Yeah, it's just kind of like you have to compensate for that sometimes. And it's hard to do with Moira, or it's hard to do with Mercy, because you can't heal harder. You can't beam harder. You can only beam sooner, right? To try to stay... You stayed alive so fucking hard, and like, your positioning is amazing. It's just like, your positioning is great. Maybe you could go to places sooner, like that, like the Zarya, where you could, like, glide past her. But maybe your beam target and, like, your beam reaction time could be a little bit quicker. See, we're turning around, we're looking at the Reaper. It's just like, why would he be taking damage? We want to be front line. Not Glock out, but, you know, beam out. Start backing up, that's good. He already knows where you are, though. Nothing you can do there, that's fine. Everybody dead. Okay, we respawn. Heal up the Zarya. Alright, good, good, good. We get that blue on the, or the green on the Rein, that's good as he walks out. And you kind of swap off with the Zarya, so that's good. I would Valve, there we go. Yeah, I would push hard left like you are right now. I would push hard to this wall over here. Because what's Tracer gonna do over here? What's Junk gonna do? I don't fucking know. So if you could fly like closer to this wall, closer down low, their team down here is gonna have a lot harder time shooting at you. I know they're not really, but like that's just where I would go for safety. And we turn away from the Ryan. He was crit, we turned away, and we got our Glock out. When it needs to be, we're healing Zarya. I went a little too far back. Got the heal beam on the Ryan, that's good. We Valk. Make sure the heal is on the Ryan, because the Ryan's taking damage. Not healing the Ryan. And we turn away, see? Right there. Your Ryan is still down there. With like super low health. So we leave him. We can't be doing that. I hate that every time you go into third person, every single sound plays at once. So yeah, like sure you can come back and res, and your Moira kept the Ryan alive, but like, can we guarantee that? Glock before heals? No. There we go. I would damage boost here. I would damage boost more here. Your team is pretty high health. Your Reaper's up in there. But I would say it's a little bit too dangerous to go up and heal him right now. So I would damage boost someone and then like try and get in range to where you could like long range heal him at the very like end of your beam. He turns it around though. So you guys win. That's great. That was a really good VOD. That was really good. So yeah, huge. I think your positioning, amazing. I think your target priority needs to be worked on. I think maybe you could use more movement tricks. I don't personally super jump because it's a little bit weird on my keyboard. Like I have my keyboard like tilted high up towards me, so it's really hard to hit shift and control. But maybe you could even implement that if you're able to with your keyboard. Can I go to... That's like another YouTube video right there. I really like that review. The start was a little bit slow, but... So like...
I'll be watching over.
No. I'm flying, spacebar. Oh shit. It doesn't work until you hit the ground. So, flying, spacebar. You bounce past.
Ich bin da.
Or if you do it before... Look at how far I am. Swoosh. Super jump is easy, just not on my keyboard. But yeah, so I'm getting this huge distance. And so look, I'm not even pressing a button. And so I can worry on other things. I don't even have to like think about holding heal down. And what I do is like, oh, damage boost. Heal. Like, that's how I play Mercy. Like, I just swap like that. Like, I can... I'm pressing M1. If you had to hold, then it's like hold, hold, hold. Except it'd be off right now. And so, I think that toggle is better overall just for multitasking and like just freeing up your mind to let you focus on other things. So you can like toggle on them, fly over here, like I don't even have to worry about that. Think you'll try? Okay, that's... I just think, like for me, that's why I do it. I try and minimize the effort, maximize the output. Less effort, I'm not even touching them. Keep breathing. Yeah, that's fine. I know it's kind of like it's 50-50 down the middle for like your target priority. And if you get reaction time good, then like let's say I'm beaming them, it's just kind of like another flick thing. Like if you can start flicking to people, you're gonna be like, oh, I want to fly to him. Oh, I want to fly to him. Over here. If you get your lock on, if you understand the range of it, you can just swoosh. And just be able to like go where you want, be able to flick around. My habits come from having played on the shitty laptop. Oh, that's that's totally understandable.
Let me get you patched up.
So yeah, I think that's really it. I think I may wrap up the stream. But yeah.